Hi there, Jeremy, Director of Melbourne Pellowah Centre here. In this video, what I'd like to do is talk to you a little bit about, firstly, what Pellowah is, and secondly, what it can do for you. Now, Pellowah is an exceptionally high energy vibration. Now, it was originally brought in to help people expand consciousness, but it's also used frequently to really help people heal a whole range of different issues. Now, Pelow is great whether you have never done any healing work before or whether you've already done several different modalities. Now, if you've already worked with other modalities, what you tend to find is that Pelow kind of improves your ability to connect with these modalities. So for me personally, I've worked with a lot of Reiki healers, and these Reiki healers always say that strangely after doing the Pelow course, their Reiki really improves. Now, I never originally expected this, but it's just been a real constant. People have time and time again written into me saying how much the Pelow has actually helped their general sensitivity to healing, their intuition, and their ability to give really spectacular Reiki sessions. So over and above your ability to actually channel the Pelow energy to heal, then you often find that whatever other systems you're doing, they will improve as a result of your being connected to the Pelow energy. Now, what Pelow does, if you already heal, and one of the advantages of working with it, is it's going to expand your healing range. Each healing modality kind of specializes in tapping into a different energy sort of vibrational frequency. So if any condition falls within the kind of healing parameters of that energy frequency, it'll be very effective. But sometimes you get some sort of issue which falls outside the kind of energetic frequency of the healing modality you currently work with. So if you extend that by adding another modality like Pelow, then you really expand the range of issues you can heal. So that can be very beneficial to anyone who's looking to kind of work with others and heal. Now, if you've never done any energy work before, you'll find that Pelow is brilliant because, like some other systems like Reiki, it works, or you get activated by an attunement process. So what that means is you don't have to actually do anything to connect to the Pelow energy. All you have to do is turn up for the weekend, and after we've done a couple of basic meditations, you'll be attuned, and immediately you'll be able to connect with the Pelow energy. So by the end of the very first day, you'll actually be able to channel very strong Pelow energy for healing purposes. Now, how does Pelow energy feel when you're receiving it? Typically, it'll make you feel, firstly, very relaxed. Often you feel a kind of a tingling sensation all through your body. You can feel very light. Normally you feel more and more relaxed as the healing session goes on. And what tends to happen is the Pelow goes into your body and it starts to clear your energy channels or meridians. So energy inside your body starts to flow really well, and as a result, your body can balance itself, it can heal itself much more easily thanks to the free flow of energy in your body. Now, Pelow works actually at a very high level. So unlike some modalities, there don't tend to be so many healing crises. It's quite a gentle process because Pelow almost works to kind of change your operating system. So it'll actually change many unconscious patterns you have, patterns you're not even aware of, patterns which might be stopping you doing things, patterns that might be, creating ill health, things like that. So without you really needing to do much, the Pelow can go in, it can alter these negative patterns, and before you know it, you'll just be acting differently. You'll just be feeling differently without a kind of cathartic process needing to go on. So you don't have to have that healing crisis. You don't have to kind of do the clearing work before you can feel well. In most cases, you'll just change because something on a higher kind of unconscious level gets changed. Now, when you've learned Pelow, you often find that some of the advantages are that you're getting a lot more connected to your kind of true self, your higher self. And as a result, people typically say that their intuition really improves. Another benefit is that your kind of extrasensory abilities tend to improve as well. So if you already have a kind of clairvoyant tendency, for instance, that will really improve. If you don't have that, maybe sometimes you'll just start being aware of things. You'll start knowing things without really knowing why. So there's no logical explanation, but suddenly you'll get that sort of sixth sense will come to you and you have this kind of clarity. Now, the founder of Pellowah, Kachina Mann, she explains this by saying that when you work with Pelow, it helps connect you to your 12-strand DNA. And as a result, your kind of consciousness expands and you get connected to more of your innate abilities which tend not to be tapped. Now, another thing that happens when you work with Pelow is it tends to give you a lot of clarity. So I know personally with many of my students, it really helps you with kind of to see more clearly your life purpose or what you should be doing in any given moment. Another thing it helps do is really balance your emotions. So if you find that you're a bit emotionally up and down, then it can give you that kind of inner stability, that inner balance. Now, a really neat thing about Pellowah is that you can actually learn level 1 and level 2 on the same weekend. So you don't need to wait a period in between. You don't even need to really practice in between, because both of these levels get activated via an attunement. So all you need to do is go through the attunement process first for level 1, then the attunement process for level 2, and it will connect you to the energies connected to these different levels. Now, level 1 is the healer level, so it will enable you to work with Pelow energy to heal, and the level 2 Pellowah level is designed to help you expand consciousness, so to help you connect you more and more to your higher self. So what people tend to find is because you can do both level 1 and level 2 over this single weekend, you build up a whole lot of energetic momentum, and this can create some really big shifts. Now, one way to help the kind of energetic momentum go beyond the weekend is an e-program I've devised. So I've actually got a 21-day e-program after the course, giving you things to practice. So it'll get you to go over some of the meditations we do in the course. It'll get you to practice Pelow in certain ways. It'll get you to actually extend some of the things we did during the course. And so as a result, you'll not only consolidate everything you learned, you'll feel kind of confident to use everything, but it'll also take that further. So you'll be able to connect to more of your healing abilities, which is really exciting. Another thing I do is I make all the meditations we do in the course available for an MP3 download. So you can, again, just listen to them. They're guided meditations. You can listen to them after the course to, again, go deeper and deeper into them. Now, I know that this video is only short, so I can only give you so much information about Pellowah. So what do you do if you want to find out more? Well, some really great ways. Firstly, click on the Pellowah articles link up the top of the page. If you go there, you're going to find two really important articles I've written. And the first one is why we need different healing modalities. And so if you go there, you'll learn something about the differences between the different healing techniques like Reiki and Pellowah, for instance, and why it can be really beneficial to learn more than one. And another article I've got there is 25 reasons to learn Pellowah. So I kind of list all the really exciting things, all the exciting benefits you'll get from doing a Pellowah course. Also, if you want to go even deeper still, if you look to the side of the page, you'll find that there's a form you can actually fill out. And if you fill out that form, then you'll be kind of put into an info series, and I'll send you out a series of articles really going into all the finer details of Pellowah, how it works and what it can do for you. So again, that might be of interest. Now look, I hope this brief video helps you learn a little bit more about Pellowah. If you want to find out still more, you can always give me a call or write. I'd love to tell you more. And look, if Pellowah intuitively feels right to you, then I'd love to see you at a course. Thank you.